What's up, you guys? It's Erica with Kroopin, Poopin, Scoopin, and welcome back to my channel. All right, I'm in my office bedroom. Today's a day. I'm going through it today. Today's Monday. Today was supposed to be like a very productive day for me. I was supposed to get all my office work done. Yeah, I was supposed to get all this stuff done, and it's like 1:30, and I feel like I haven't got really that much done. I sold a vehicle today, which was nice. So when I started this business, I started with my Cobalt, which I did a video about that, and I can link that somewhere here. So I started the business with Sexy Lexi, and then when the springtime came around, it was insane, you guys. Like, springtime was crazy, and I needed to get a truck. Well, I didn't personally have a truck, so I had some money saved up. So I went and bought one, and the only truck that I could find was a 1997 White Ranger, a manual. Did I know how to drive a manual? No, I did not, but I learned. I learned for the business. I scooped a couple houses with it. I did okay. I wouldn't say I was the best at driving a stick. I know it takes time, and I know once you really get into it, it's so like beautiful, and it just becomes like automatic, but not for this girl. I couldn't back up the vehicle. Sorry, I need to take a water break. I couldn't back it up, so I had to like park across the street and like walk across the street because I didn't want to pull in anybody's driveway because I couldn't back it up. I drove it on the freeway, and I was literally like freaking out. I'm like, I can't believe I'm on the freeway right now. Freeway? I can't believe I'm on the freeway right now doing this, but I ended up buying another truck. So the other truck was another White Ranger, but it was so loud. It had muffler issues, and sometimes when you would like stick the key in it, the ignition wouldn't turn, and so I would get stuck at like gas stations for like a half an hour. I would be stuck in front of somebody's house for a half an hour until the ignition wanted to turn over. So that was a mess. So I ended up borrowing my neighbor's red truck, and I used her truck for like the majority of the spring rush, and she actually came on board with me and scooped with me. So she actually knew how to drive a stick, so she would take the Ranger while I took her red truck. I called it Big Red, and she called the White Ranger the shit stick. She'd be like, "Can I drive the shit stick?" I'm like, "Yeah." So that's kind of what I started with. Well, I ended up selling that today because we have 9 vehicles right now. 9 vehicles that we are paying insurance on, and it is freaking insane. We have, what do we have? We have the 2 new trucks that we purchased, which I still need to do a video on that. I'm going to do a little update. My business is no longer debt free because I bought a brand new 2020 Chevy Colorado. I know, don't come at me. Don't come at me. I'm still upset with myself that I purchased it. I have like mixed emotions. Like, I love it. I really do. It is so nice to be able to have a nice vehicle. I'm like riding in style. It looks so nice. But then the other part of me is just like, why did you put yourself in debt like that? But that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother video. We can talk about that later. But it definitely adds more stress onto the business. It adds more stress onto me because now I have a car payment. Yep. I personally have not had a car payment in 10 years, and I just put myself back into that situation. So whatever. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole today. But I have those 2 vehicles. We still have Sexy Lexi. Then we have the Ford Taurus that I had purchased, that I made a video about that. That's really cool. My stepson is actually, he has his permit now, so he's been driving that thing around. That's an experience. Woo. And then my husband, he's got his trucks and that whole thing. So yeah, so I just sold off one of the vehicles. My goal is to sell off the car. I want to sell the car, and I want to get another truck. So I want to have 3 trucks for the business, and then eventually have this awesome fleet next year where all the trucks are all lettered up. There's no rust on any of the vehicles, and they are just looking like sweet driving down the street. But in good time. So whatever, I got off topic, but yeah, I sold a vehicle today because it needed to go. We have too many of them. So I did that. That whole thing happened, and then I'm getting a new roof. So the roof guy came over and I had to sign the paperwork. So after I did some signage, he's like, okay, let's pick the color. What do you mean I gotta pick the color? He's like, oh yeah, you get to pick the color of your roof. I did not know there's so many options for roof colors. Now I'm in my bedroom right now and we're in the top level, so I'm able to like look like right behind the camera. I can look out and I can see like everybody's roof, and now I'm like, oh, there are lots of different colors. So I love blue. Like blue is my favorite color. Obviously I got a blue shirt on, like my doors are blue. You can't see this wall, but I have a blue accent wall behind here. My whole wedding was blue. Maybe I'll insert a picture of like my wedding photo. But yeah, so I just love it. So they had a blue and a black option on there. So of course my eyes were like, bing, I want that. And the guy's like, really? I was like, yeah, this is wonderful. He's like, oh, I'm like, well, what's wrong? He's like, I've never had anybody pick that before. I'm like, nobody ever? And I was like, what about this green one? It's like a hunter green. He's like, nope. So of course I would be the one that would pick like an oddball. So I like started second guessing myself because this is what I do. Called my husband. I had to go outside. I had to like lay all the samples on the grass and like look at my roof. Then I walked down the street, which is down yonder, to look at the neighbors' roofs. And it took me like 45 minutes to an hour to decide on a charcoal gray roof, which I'm not happy about. I want the blue roof. But I have, the front of my house is, I have red brick. So I'm not really too sure how that would look, but I'm telling you what, I don't know. I think I have 24 hours to change my mind with the roof, so we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. But anyway, so that took a whole bunch of time. So then I was like, okay, now I need to work on my office work because my new guy, Larry, is going live. Actually, when you guys are watching this video, which I think I'm going to upload this on Tuesday, he will be going live like today, if you guys are watching the video on Tuesday. I'm trying to do his schedule. Well, my routing app, which is Circuit, it keeps buffering and it keeps loading and it's not letting me create a copy of last week's schedule. So how it works with that is like I put in the schedule, I have everything the way I need it. I make a copy of the week prior schedule, and then I can do some edits and then I can send that out. I can just send it out, dispatch it out, whatever you want to call it, to my employee. Well, now there's some issues and it's glitching, and so it's not letting me dispatch. So it's not letting me do it. So now it's what? I don't know, almost 2 o'clock at this point, and I feel like I have not gotten anything done, and I still need to send messages out to all of my customers letting them know that Larry has come on board and he will be their new scooper, because all of us right now are all females, and so they're used to seeing a female in the backyard. I just don't want them to be like a little shocked when they see like a man in their backyard. It's nice to communicate with them and let them know. That's one thing that we are really big on in KPS is communication. So I actually have an entire like bio typed out about Larry. I had him type out his own bio, and then we have a picture. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, hey so-and-so, this is Erica from Kroopin's Poopin Scoopin. I just wanna let you know that your new scooper is named Larry. He will be scooping you starting this date. Here is a link to his bio to get to know him a little bit better on the website, and I'm going to include that link, and I'm going to send that out to all of the accounts that he will be scooping. He's going to be working for me on right now Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So that's kind of what the game plan is. So I still have a lot to do, but I wanted to make a video really quick because I don't have anything to upload for this week because I didn't do that last week because I am behind schedule. But that's kind of what's going on. It's a little daily check-in type deal. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. You're a trooper. And I want to do a little random question of the day. So if you're watching this video, in the comments, what are you having for dinner tonight? Are you having takeout, or are you going to cook some food? Is it something delicious? Let me know in the comments. Well, I hope you guys like this video. I know this didn't provide you with any value, but I just wanted to upload it and check in with you guys. So if you like this video, smash that thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, well, you know, there's money for that as well, but don't do that. Smash that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, come on now, please subscribe, help this channel grow, and click the little notification bell so you can get notified when I upload videos. So until next time, bye!